Video analysis of Unthinkable B. Kapendit. Gisa Mavi. B said English LA.
Good morning everyone. This video is about a video analysis about a movie entitled Unthinkable. There are 5 questions that I'm going to answer. So for question number 1, what are the unthinkable in the story? Why are they deemed unthinkable? It is unthinkable because the FBI is merely focused on one solution, which is to interrogate the terrorist by torturing him in order for them to get the information that they wanted, without even thinking that they are also one way of finding the bomb or one way of solving that problem, such like to send military personnel to every state to find those 3 locations. Therefore, it is unthinkable because they just merely focus on one solution instead of thinking of another way. And therefore, it is unthinkable because they do things without thinking first. For question number 2, what is moral principles of Mr. Younger that lead him to attack US by putting bombs on its different places? Make a critical analysis on the moral guidelines of Mr. Younger. So the moral principle of Mr. Younger is fidelity, because he is faithful with his religion, country, and nationality. As we have seen in the video that he have 2 demands. One demand is no further financial or military support will be given to puppet regimes and dictatorships in any Islamic nations. And number 2, that all US forces will be withdrawn from all Islamic countries. Thus, these demands, or Mr. Younger's demands, shows fidelity with his religion, country, and nationality. For question number 3, are the acts of Mr. H to Mr. Younger morally justifiable? Why? The act of Mr. H to Mr. Younger is not morally justifiable. Why? Because just like Miss Helen said that it is an illegal interrogation in which all of them decided not to broadcast to the public about the dilemma. They did not broadcast on how they interrogate Mr. Younger because their way of interrogating is illegal and immoral act. Moreover, we don't have the rights to condemn someone because we are only humans and we don't have the power to decide for someone's life. Only God can. I also believe that there is also another way of interrogating a criminal or a terrorist, just like the way of interrogating Miss Helen to Mr. Younger. Miss Helen built a rapport with Mr. Younger to earn his trust, albeit Mr. Younger lied and disappointed Miss Helen. Furthermore, the act of Mr. H is immoral because Mr. H knows of what is right and wrong and knows of what are the ethical guidelines of his job. Yet, he chose to do the wrong thing. It is immoral because we don't have the right to condemn someone, no matter what the situation. For question number 4, make a critical analysis on the moral principles of Miss Helen against Mr. H. So the moral principles of Miss Helen against Mr. H is decency. She have this principle where she confirms law, order, and standards. She follows the ethical guidelines of her job. Her moral principles is choosing of what is right and choosing of what is an appropriate actions that need to be done in order to solve the dilemma. For question number 5, if you were in that situation, how will you going to solve the moral dilemma? What moral principles or guides are you going to apply to solve the problem? So if I were on that situation, I will not do of what Mr. H do just to get the information that he wanted, because I cannot imagine myself condemning someone because I don't have the right to do it. I don't have the right to steal someone's life, to punish someone just to save millions of lives. Yes, I understand that it was just one life that needs to be sacrificed, but a life is a life. Others may think that it is okay to steal someone's life, that it is okay to condemn someone, to condemn a terrorist or a criminal. But the truth is, no life is less than anyone else's. Thus, the moral principles that I would choose are beneficence and accountability. Beneficence because no matter what the situations will be, I would always choose to do the right thing. I want to be fair as a public server and as a human being. And accountability because I am responsible with my profession, with my job. Thus responsible with the safety of my netizens. That is why, instead of condemning a terrorist, I'd rather find alternative solution, such like letting the netizens evacuate to a safe place, or to send military personnel to every state to find those three locations. Therefore, I will give fairness between the terrorists and the netizens because I believe that it's always better to not to take a life from someone else's, no matter what the situations will be. So those are my analysis about the movie entitled Unthinkable. I hope you learned something with this video. Thank you for watching.